I think it's fair to say that most people in their 20s feel like they've wasted time. Unless you're in that very rare percentage of people who are a fucking Twitch streamer, a drop shipper entrepreneur, a influencer or TikToker or something who, has made $7 million by the time they're 25. If you're a normal person like most of us, when you get on the internet and you see said influencers, TikTokers, Twitch streamers who, are buying Lamborghinis and buying their parents' new houses and vacationing in Turks and Caicos and going to Milan for fucking fashion week and doing all this crazy shit that's like out of a movie. And meanwhile, you're clocking in for your 9 to 6 shift at Best Buy. You have $16.43 in your bank account. You got a quarter tank of gas. You're behind on 2 bills. They just cut your phone off. And it's looking like a great day to go play in traffic. Of course you're going to feel bad about yourself. You could probably make the argument the internet is set up to make you feel that way. But, again, if you're a normal 20-something-year-old dude or woman, I feel like you're playing a losing game from rip. Success means something different to everybody. Which is why I usually say, it feels like I've wasted my 20s, but at the same time, I know I haven't. I'm not professionally where I want to be with my life. I'm unemployed right now if I'm keeping it all the way being with you. I left a shit job I was at for a year. It was a good job at first. It turned to shit. And I saw the writing on the walls. That place was going to shut down. So I basically just did a preemptive strike before I got laid off anyway. And now I'm trying to find a job. And the job market is absolute hot, stinky dog shit. So it's rough. But professionally, I like my resume is not bad. I've had pretty good jobs. I've had quote unquote big boy jobs like account management for big corporations and then, shit where I had to do big money exchanges and I was making good enough money. And, as for education, I didn't go to college. I'll be honest, I didn't. I did a couple classes, but my heart wasn't in it. I hated high school. I was bored every fucking day. I slept through school. I'm one of those people who, if I'm not personally invested in something, I can't pay attention. So half of high school was nap time for me. But I mean, even with no degree, even though I'm not where I want to be at, like job-wise or career-wise, my 20s definitely wasn't a complete waste. I just kind of learned so much about myself. I learned how to process information that's given to me, and so much, man. Like so much, just like self-actualization about myself. So maybe I'm not where I want to be in some aspects, but I know for a fact that my mind, like the way I look at relationships, the way I look at communicating with people, I'll be kind of brutally open about something. Like, I live with my mom, bro. I live at home. Now, I'm not going to say I still live at home because I left for a while. I came back around COVID time to help my mom out mainly. My stepfather passed away a couple years ago. He wasn't in great health. And my mom had gotten injured at her job. So I was like, but now it's like at the point where it's like if I leave, she's all alone. So it's like, there's no point in me leaving. I get along great with my mom. I'm blessed. I'm one of those people who, like, my parent is literally one of my best friends. I love my mom to fucking death. She can be a pain in the ass sometimes. She can piss me off sometimes, like everybody's like that with their parents. But I know a lot of people who, man, their parents, they don't like their parents very much. Or they can barely stand to spend time with them. Me and my mom get along fucking great. So, like, it's a benefit. But, again, I'm 29, dog. I'm pushing unk status. Most motherfuckers would probably say I'm unk already, but I'm pushing unk status. I'll be 30 next May, bro. Next year I'll be 30. And again, I know it's situational, but right now the optics, I'm unemployed, living at home. Bro, broke, unemployed 30-year-old living at home. It's like, bro, that shit sound crazy. That's a bad fucking look. And again, there's circumstances around it. I've been in between jobs for a couple months. I'll get a job soon, but it's the optics, man. And the optics of the situation, sometimes I'll sit up at 2:45 in the morning and I'm just like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? Where did I make the wrong turn? Just what happened, brother? because this ain't it. This ain't where I was supposed to be. When I was 18, I thought I was gonna be a fucking millionaire by 24. We all think that it's delusional, but still. And it's like, look where I'm at now. Now, I will shoot myself some bail. I've been smart enough. I ain't crank out no kids. Alright, so no baby mamas, no kids. We own the crib we live in, which I help pay for. I own my car. I'm not in debt at all. My bills are still being paid by me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm still handling my own shit, but we all have different situations. We're all moving at a different pace through life. This shit ain't a sprint, it's a marathon. And we all have different circumstances, different shit that's happened to us that, you know, might have made you have to maneuver a little different. But it's just hard in general to not look at other people's lives and then look at your own and compare and contrast and just beat yourself up. I mean, they say comparison is the thief of joy, and it's definitely true. But it's just kind of hard not to, you know. I think it's ingrained in us as people. It's certainly ingrained in social media, which 99% of us are on constantly. It's just hard to get around it, bro.